xXx, The Return of Xander Cage. The sequel to State of the Union. The movie that we've all been wanting for. We've been waiting patiently for 12 years. Just so patiently. In all honesty, I really liked the first xXx movie. State of the Union was really bad. And Return of Xander Cage returns Vin Diesel as this title character, Xander Cage. He's got a team this time around with a bunch of people I'm not sure can actually do some action sequences like Nina Dobrev and Ruby Rose. Don't know. This is directed by DJ Caruso, who also directed The Disappointments Room, which was like the coolest movie ever.
Okay.
And Xander Cage is pulled out of hiding to stop 4 people from getting control of this little device that can cause satellites to fall from the sky and destroy cities. You know, it's like the coolest plot ever.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
The reason I like xXx is because it was cliche, but still a lot of fun. It's like a guilty pleasure for me. And The Return of Xander Cage is very similar to the first xXx movie in its action sequences, and it's just completely ridiculous. But unfortunately, The Return of Xander Cage takes itself way too seriously and actually tries to develop a compelling plot and develop its characters. I don't care about your characters. I don't care about anything. I'm here to have fun and enjoy myself. Then the film was focusing on, yeah, Vin Diesel's really cool. He's awesome. He's sexy. He's got all these girls. It focused way too hard on those as well. So the first act of the film was like, hey, look at me, I'm Vin Diesel and I'm returning to this franchise after so long. There's jabs at State of the Union. They have these funny one-liners that I'm returning and I've been out of the game for so long. The first half of the movie just focused a lot on that and trying to develop something interesting. But once you forget about the plot and the characters, the film does let up and is a lot of fun. The stunts in here are ridiculous. They're like, that can never happen. You would probably die. You get a lot of scenes of Vin Diesel floating through this aircraft with no gravity, him flying down the side of a mountain, skateboarding off side of trucks, just things that are like, you are too old. You cannot do this. You need a cane. And then you get Donnie Yen in here, who is absolutely crazy in here with his stunts, and Tony Jaa as well. There's a lot of people in here that are just like defying gravity and everything that is to life. So once the second half of the movie starts, honestly, it's a lot of fun. There are some stunts where I'm just like, oh my god, that is ridiculous. I'm laughing a lot towards the end. I'm just enjoying myself. That's what I wanted for the first half of the film, is to honestly just enjoy myself and be like, yes, xXx has returned. But they're just like, hey, look at Vin Diesel and look at all these girls latched onto him and look at us trying to write a story. The storyline is convoluted. It doesn't make sense. It is cliched as can be. There's no originality to it, but they still try to develop it, and they really try their hardest to actually have us be intrigued and care for the storyline, which I don't. I just want to have some fun. And once the second half starts, I have a lot of fun. I could care less about the plot, and I'm just enjoying myself. So the first half was a little rough. The second half was a lot of fun. It reminded me a lot of the first xXx movie. So I'm going to go ahead and give xXx Return of Xander Cage a B-. The second half was really great. The first half, not so much. But I can see myself watching this film again, buying it, because it is a guilty pleasure. If it didn't have these crazy sequences and dumb stunts and stupid one-liners, I wouldn't have enjoyed it. It probably would have been like State of Union for me, where it's like, you are just taking yourself way too seriously. But it does have a lot of fun. It lets up at the end and just, you know, just goes all out. So, have you seen Return of Xander Cage, the third movie in this trilogy? I honestly think that they're going to do a lot more, and I'm okay with that. If you make it like this and the first one, not State of the Union, I'll be fine with that. They honestly spent a lot of time hinting at a new film. Like, the focus of the last 30 minutes of the film is like, we're gonna do a sequel, but we're not gonna come out and tell you. We're going to hint at it. What is your favorite xXx movie? The ones that star Vin Diesel, not the other xXx movies. That's for your private time. Once again, I like to say that I'm going to be doing a 3,000 subscriber giveaway once I get there. There's a couple hundred more, guys. If you subscribe to my channel, we can get this giveaway started a lot quicker. This is Just Watches Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.